Hi everyone, if you haven't got a wool genie, you need one in your life. Available in the shop for £11. So the wool is suspended like so on the magnet, and then it just spins around. But it means that you don't get all wool tangled up on the floor. So let me just demonstrate, although I can't get the thing all in the picture, but it doesn't really matter. So when I'm doing this, I don't have the silliness of having to pull the wool out all the time. Keeps it off the floor as well, so stops little animals grabbing hold of it and doing a runner, because as you can see it just spins round and it just sits there and I don't have to worry about it. So I personally wouldn't be without one when I'm at the shop, because it just makes life so much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm currently making for a customer a shell blanket in pink, because the recipient is having a girl, so she wanted a pink blanket. So I'm just doing the foundation row at the moment, which is literally a V-stitch then chain 5. So as long as you can count to 5 on this blanket, you should be alright, in theory. But I've had to pull it down a couple of times because I've forgotten about corners, because you know it starts at the middle and it works its way out, and I get a bit carried away and I forget to do my corners. So that's just the way it is. So yeah, this is a shell stitch, and I will show you what I want to in a minute, what it looks like. There we go. So it's shells. So it's literally, it's a, what's wool is it? I'm using Kitty Super Soft in colour 428 in pink. So it's working up really nicely. So you can just see, get a bit of an idea of the pattern. So you work from the middle, which is always my favourite way to do anyway, because I don't like ends. So yep, this is the shell blanket. So I got the pattern off YouTube because I'm not very good at reading written patterns. Well, I can read them, I just find it easier to watch. I'm much more of a visual learner. So I'm a couple of days into this. I'm just got onto my second ball. So it's what I've been doing most of the time, to be fair. So yes, I'm counting up to 5 and then putting a V-stitch in. Kind of put the V-stitch in between the shell pattern of the last row. So it's dead easy. It's a 2-row pattern repeat, so it makes it really easy. But yeah, there's loads of different patterns on YouTube for it. Works really well in a solid colour. I think if it was multicoloured it might get a bit annoying. But yeah, so that was me starting off about the wool genie, but diverting into something else. Digressing, I don't know. Flashy lights were not on fire or anything, it's just the flashy lights in the shop, because every day is like Christmas in this shop. So yeah, but now as you can see I'm not pulling that at all, which just makes it a bit easier, rather than pulling it across the floor or leaving it on the floor and it getting covered in dust. The only thing I would say about the wool genie, it kind of has to be at the same level as your crocheting. So yeah, it's better if you're using a table rather than a sofa, because it will fall over. But they've just brought out a travel version of it, which I haven't got in yet, which is basically the same kind of idea, but instead of having the stand to put it on, you use a like a wrist strap. So I haven't had a play with one yet, because I just think, I don't know, if I just think I'd get uncomfortable having a 100-gram ball of wool dangling off my wrist. Plus I'd probably get all tangled up in it, you know what I'm like. Yeah, so lovely to see you all here. Can't see you, but you can see me. Yay! And I will catch up with you a bit later. Bye.